Approaching the boxing ring is Meysam GHESHLAGHI of Iran, making his way to the red corner.
Please welcome Aliaksei.
His opponent is Alexei ALFIORAU of Belarus.
Snažno krenuo na svog protivnika kad je uspio da izdrži sve te napade i sve te atake od strane Luke Plantića, znači da je prespreman u ovom trenutku. Samo ćemo vidjeti koliko je se iscrpeo posle tog meča, da li je to ostavilo neki posljedice njega, mada ovdje boksuje protiv veoma motivisanog iranskog boksera. Evo ga sad upravo došao predstavnik Belorusije, Aleksej ALFIORAU.
Rigby, second side.
Our referee is Emerson Pasta Adiaga.
This is your third and final round.
And we are underway. The final contest of this 15th session of boxing is between boxers from Iran and Belarus. The compact figure wearing red is Meysam GHESHLAGHI. Bobbing and weaving his way, trying to get inside, comes to the ring for his second contest, having received a bye in a round of 64. You see him bombing away with that backhand, and he used that shot to produce 2 8 counts and a first round stoppage in inside a minute against Chong-Ye Chao of Chinese Taipei. Devastating hitting produced by the man in red. There he's going, looking for that backhand once again, but in against Alexei ALFIORAU. Oh, he took a good left hook there, but he's a very elusive operator. He prevailed on a 3-2 split against Luka Plantic of Croatia, the Tokyo Olympian and 9-time national champion of Croatia. Southpaw producing some wonderfully fluid, relaxed boxing. There he scored with the left hand to the body, fighting off the ropes in the face of the pressure being applied by GHESHLAGHI. Looking for the right uppercut is the man in blue. Beautiful movement produced by ALFIORAU once again. Right hook was blunted a little bit because ALFIORAU was moving to his right, meaning that the shot didn't land with full force. GHESHLAGHI moving, looking for that shot once again. That right cross altogether more solid as it landed to the chest of the man in blue. Whipping left hand bolo shot landed by ALFIORAU. That's the same shot once again, looking for the shot once more. Left hook upstairs, and that's a bad sign. Reaching for his eye immediately is ALFIORAU, and you can see a swelling appearing beneath the right eye, and I think that was a left hook that caused that distress. GHESHLAGHI has recognized that and is increasing the pressure. The referee keeping a close eye and has now called time and will bring the doctor. While the referee saying it was a clash of heads that has caused the injury. I thought it was a left hook. The head did go in as well. But ALFIORAU, you see him wincing as the doctor applies the pressure. Let's hope that he's okay to continue He's doing a very good job disguising the discomfort that he's in, I can tell you, keeping a poker face as the doctor continues his examination. He's happy for the contest to continue. Well, that cut to the bridge of the nose has been caused by an accidental clash of heads, according to the referee's signal. And the doctor is happy for the bout to progress. So incident-filled opening round, but they are terrific. Left hands to the body, heads coming together again, and that eye injury opening up, and the swelling is developing like a Polaroid before our very eyes. The corner are going to have to get to work on that injury in the blue corner because it's significant. And it's appearing to cause ALFIORAU some discomfort. Terrific opening round. ALFIORAU's work to the body off the ropes was notable indeed. And he has taken the first round on a 4-1 split. He's so cool under fire is ALFIORAU. Southpaw and orthodox boxer, always likely to be an increased probability of a clash of heads. The referee indicating that the injury sustained beneath the right eye was caused by the clash of heads, and that's why he's reminding the boxers that they have to keep their heads up and out of harm's way. So into the second round then, as again, on the resumption, the bolo left hand to the body is swinging away with his man pinned in his own corner is GHESHLAGHI. Good turning of the tables, and look at that for punch picking from ALFIORAU. Fantastic radar exhibited by the man in blue, but that injury, as the heads come together once again, is beginning to bleed once more. The referee keeping a close eye on it, and that's why he's calling time. Well, head clash again indicated. Is that this the same injury or another injury? I think it's the same one that is being tended to by the doctor. Well, the moment that clash occurred and the cut open, that looks like another injury that's being treated. And this doesn't look good from ALFIORAU's perspective. The doctor continuing to treat it, and he is happy for the bout to continue. So this will encourage GHESHLAGHI. Both men trying to keep their heads out of harm's way. The more compact figures swarming in, heads coming dangerously close once together again. GHESHLAGHI took continental silver early this year. He's put on the end of straight punches there, and then that left hand to the body once more from ALFIORAU. GHESHLAGHI continuing his pursuit. There's a solid right hand driven in by the man in red. ALFIORAU also enjoyed continental medal podium success earlier this year when he came away with a bronze in Roseto in the European Under-22 Championships. And I think the referee is going to have to call time soon once again, because this injury is causing real discomfort. It's a hard right hand driven in. And once more, he's calling for the inspection of the doctor. And this man is incredibly tough. But these injuries appear to be causing him considerable discomfort. And you can see every time the doctor applies pressure to the damaged eyes and the damaged nose. Say the damaged eyes, there's a cut beneath the right eye and one above it as well. That's a beautiful left-hander to the body on the resumption once again. ALFIORAU demonstrating incredible resilience and toughness here. So too GHESHLAGHI, because he's got a significant injury on the bridge of the nose. Without wishing to be too graphic, one of the most iconic images in boxing is that of the nose injury sustained by Rocky Marciano in his contest against the Cincinnati Cobra, Ezzard Charles, who's looking the worse for wear as well. Good double left hand to the body, driven in by ALFIORAU. That injury to the bridge of GHESHLAGHI's nose, significant indeed. but he continues to press. ALFIORAU continues to concentrate and box effectively off the back foot. Incredible toughness being shown by both of these boxers, because the pain they are feeling despite the adrenaline that they are flowing must be considerable. You see the manner in which ALFIORAU is blinking, but then as soon as time is called, he's able to pick off his man with a left uppercut like that. Incredible resilience being shown by both of these boxers, fighting through the adversity of considerable injuries, and on the call of stop, well, not keeping his head up, a point has been deducted from the card of Meysam GHESHLAGHI, and that is going to change the tenor of this contest considerably. I happen to think the man in blue was the better boxer in the second round. Now let's take a look at the scorecard and see whether the point deduction is accounted for here or will be considered at the end of the contest. We've seen both here in Belgrade, and you can see that the score deduction hasn't been taken into account. ALFIORAU taking the third round on a 3-2 split. So 3 scorecards favoring the man in blue, and a point deduction will have to be considered at the end of the bout, a point off the score totals of Meysam GHESHLAGHI. But again, we have to credit the toughness that is being exhibited by both of these boxers as they willingly step back to answer the bell to begin the third and final round. Hands up now from a man who usually has got his hands down around his kneecaps. Alexei ALFIORAU, perhaps keen to protect that injury, and look at that left hand to the body once again. There he turns it into a left uppercut. Wonderful reflexes being shown. GHESHLAGHI continuing to press, but finding a way out of a seemingly inescapable position is ALFIORAU. He whips in a left hand to the solar plexus once again. GHESHLAGHI on the front foot. His right hand partially buffeted by the left glove of ALFIORAU, who came back with that same shot as an uppercut. Bombing away now, turning southpaw is GHESHLAGHI. And he's in real discomfort, is the man in blue, but he bites down and answers the command to box once again. Right hook success for GHESHLAGHI. Counter left hand while pivoting. He's an eye-catching punch once again. Well, it's not quite to the level that it was in the first round, but the shorts of ALFIORAU beginning to rise up to around his sternum once again. Terrific punch picking from GHESHLAGHI. Well, for the second time in the contest, the point deduction will have to be considered on the scores of GHESHLAGHI as he continually comes in with his head low. Was warned for that in the second round. He's been warned for it here. Remember, the third warning is an automatic DQ or DSQ, disqualification. And so now there's a good two-shot combination left and right for GHESHLAGHI. And ALFIORAU holding his feet for perhaps the first time in the contest. Remember, all of the quarterfinals being contested tomorrow here in Belgrade. And ALFIORAU, well, he's navigating this round effectively. GHESHLAGHI continuing to press. But ALFIORAU, the reigning 5-time national champion of Belarus, proving to be the better boxer against the 2015 national youth champion of Iran. It's been a very good display. Hard right hand slams home from GHESHLAGHI. Same shot once again, but ALFIORAU, despite the injuries he sustained and the fact that he's breathing through an open mouth now because of a damaged nose, he is going to see this one over the line. And when the scorecards are considered, it is going to be a massive margin of victory for Alexei ALFIORAU. Beautiful boxing. His left hand was used terrifically throughout, driving in shots to the body. and a left uppercut as well.
Tako da on je jako besan trener Irana na svog boksera. Vidim da gestikulira. Da, i sudijama, tako je. Sudijama daje...
Well, the coach
Ovo je obraćanje sudijama.
of the Iranian boxer not happy in that red corner. Let's get the official verdict, which will see Alfierov go through to the quarterfinals. He continues to remonstrate with whoever, with anybody who will listen to him. Let's get the official announcement, which will see Aliaksei Alfierov go through. And because of the extent of the remonstrations, I can tell you that the Iranian coach in question has been asked to leave what is known as the field of play. Here's the verdict.
Number 394. The winner on points by split decision is the boxer out of the blue corner.
And there is confirmation of a split decision victory for Aliaksei Alfierov of Belarus. And well, look at that again. Not what we want to see in AIBA competition. The Iranian coach not particularly sporting when Alfierov made his way over to him out of respect, but all smiles in that blue corner. Warning issued in the second round, warning issued in the third round. A wide margin of victory for Aliaksei Alfierov, eliminating the reigning Asian Continental silver medalist Meysam GHESHLAGHI in the round of 16. It's Alfierov who goes through to the quarterfinals, where he faces off against Cassidy of Ireland in the evening session. That is two masterful back foot boxers. They go about their craft differently, but both of them incredibly proficient on the back foot. One wonders what type of contest that is going to produce. It's going to be one of high skill. The man from Belarus absolutely delighted. But again, the Iranian coach not particularly happy after that perfunctory fist bump